Hi guys! So I've recently seen a few people mention that they'd like help figuring out how to create a routine for themselves. So I thought I would take a few minutes to give you my ideas. I have 5 steps and 5 tips for creating your own routine. Step 1. Choose your music. More emotion will come across if you choose a piece of music that you really feel connected to. However, if you must use a piece of music that you don't particularly care for, then you'll have to act. So, listen to the music and the lyrics if there are lyrics, write down the emotions you want to convey in the dance, and practice those emotions. Learn to act. Step 2. New dancers write down 4 pole moves that you're very comfortable with. More experienced dancers can write down 1 to 4 combinations, and this is just pole work. It's important for you to choose moves that you can do consistently and that you're very comfortable with, because if you're comfortable, it will allow you to relax and convey the emotion much more than if you're worried about nailing the next move. Step 3. Write down 3 spins. Again, make sure they're spins that you're nice and comfortable with. More experienced dancers, you can pick 2 to 4 spins or spin combos. Step 4. Write down the floor work you're comfortable with and make sure that the floor work fits your song. If you're dancing to a super sad song, then really sexy floor work probably won't look quite right. Experienced dancers, you guys can pick 1 to 2 passes of floor work. If you're doing a really sexy song, go ahead and add a whole bunch more. Step 5, organize. Once you've decided on your moves, your combos, your spins, and floor work, you can place them in the order you would like to use them. And then later on, you'll connect them through transitions. So what I suggest doing is taking some papers. You can either use cardstock or these are just little sticky notes, and write down what you plan on doing. This one says fireman spin. Here's another one that says V-invert. So you're going to take all of the pole moves, combinations, floor work, everything is written down on one piece of paper for one combo or one move. And you can either stick them on the wall in the order you want to do them, or place them on the floor and maneuver them around, deciding where they should go. So what you want to make sure you're doing is you're mixing things up a bit. You don't want to place all of your pole work combos in one chunk together. You want to spread them out. You want to make sure that you've placed some spins here and there throughout, and you don't do all of your spins, say, at the beginning. My 5 tips. Number 1, keep it clean and simple. A good routine doesn't mean it's packed full of tons of pole work and spins. You don't want to appear like you're rushing to hit every single move that you've planned. Sometimes less is definitely more. Number 2, don't rush. Hold your pole work moves long enough for the audience to see. So if you're using a spinning pole, you'll want at least 1 full revolution around the pole. Longer if you can. If you feel like you're holding it forever, record yourself, watch it back, and you'll probably see that you need to hold it even longer. It's crazy how that works, but it's true. I've held something and I thought, oh, this is the perfect amount of time, and then I go back and watch it and I thought, wow, I really need to hold that much longer. So recording yourself is a good idea. Number 3, listen to your music as much as possible. Then pick movements that work with that style of music. So if you have fast staccato music that's sharp, then fast, sharp movements would work well. If you have calm, slow music, try holding your poses a little bit longer. and use softer arm motions, use softer body movements, and not so sharp and quick and fast. And that goes for your hands, your legs, arms, all of that is included. So now, regardless of your style of music you pick, you do want variation. So you don't want all crazy fast moves if you're dancing to a fast song. It's more interesting if you add in some slow work and then go back to your fast. And again, if you have a slow, calm song, it's more interesting if you add in a little quick element to, surprise people. So mix it up a little bit. Number 4, what if you have no rhythm whatsoever? Well, what I suggest doing is clapping to your music. Wherever you clap, that's where you're going to place your sharp, sudden movements. So things like leg switches, leg movements, arm movements, hands, inverts, head whips, things of that nature. You'll place them where you hear that clap. So that might help you figure out how to really choreograph that into your routine. Number 5, please feel free to use the combos in the lessons. I created these combos for you guys. I have zero problem with you taking them and using them and putting them together to create your own routine. That's why I did them. So I think there's around 30 or so. And in all of these little mini routines, I intentionally included floor work, transitions to the floor, to the pole, different ways for you to move up and down the pole. And you'll also find different hand placements, different things you can do with your arms and your legs. So they're a very good reference. And if you take, I don't know, I'd say like 3 or 4 of them and pick out your favorites, you can click the favorite button and put them in your Studio Vena favorites. You can go ahead, put those together, and you've got yourself a routine. And you didn't even have to really think about it. So please, by all means, feel free to use those, and then you'll have your little ta-da instant routine. So hopefully you found these tips helpful, and I hope everybody has an amazing holiday season. Bye!